Good afternoon, YouTube gang. It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite 5 plays for today's 9-game main slate. Today is the 26th of June. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Feel free to smash that like. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Press that bell icon so you always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into it, y'all. We're doing well, we're cashing. Let's jump right back into this play. I love going with Patrick Corbin. Now, he's not good at playing away. He's averaging around 22 fantasy points away, but he's at Marlins Park, one of the top pitcher-friendly parks in his favor. You're going with a Miami team that's worse with lefties, and he's in a good spot. They average around 22.8 strike rate versus lefties, so I love this play. It's only at 7.5 over and under in his favor, y'all. So love this play. Now he's 9,800 on FanDuel, 32 fantasy point projection play on FanDuel, but you're looking at about 10,600, which it's going to be hard fading him in this play. Honestly, there's not that many great pitchers, in my opinion, in this slate, other than Odorizzi. Patrick Corbin is the way to go. All right, like I said, Odorizzi going against Tampa is a great play, knowing that they mostly have a high strike rate against righties, so he's in a great spot today as well. Also, he has a low batting average against them. Averaging a 154 batting average against the Rays so far. So it's a good guy that he could definitely pay up with a good upside with his price tag, only 97, and you're looking cheaper on DraftKings at 95. So with that cheap spot on DraftKings, that definitely will help out with your pitchers to load some great bats today. All right, now let's go to our first baseman position. Now, in first baseman, I'm going to definitely target Matt Olson, man. This guy's in a great spot today, going against Adam Wainwright, where his worst hits is against lefties, and this guy is in a great spot because his best hits is against righties. So it's a win-win situation for Matt Olson today. All right, so love this play. 9.5 over and under spot for him. As you can see, he had 25 last game against the Cardinals. All right, and he had 31 in the past 5 games. So he has great upside and a great matchup. 10.5 projection play, 3,200 on FanDuel, but you're looking about 41 on DraftKings. But nonetheless, a smashing spot, averaging 3.6 at bats a game. So I love that spot, knowing that he has chances at bat to hit up with that price tag. All right, now let's go to second baseman. I'm definitely gonna be targeting Olson and targeting the Milwaukee stack. I'm gonna be targeting Philly and also the Mets stack. So another guy you could look at is Mike Moustakas. All right, going against Seattle. Great spot for him today to definitely target with a guy named Matthew. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his last name, but he's a mediocre guy. I mean, he's horrible on righties, but he could definitely do damage, knowing that he doesn't have any type of sample versus lefties. So he could get torn up by Mike Moustakas at a 10 over and under play for him. 3,700 on FanDuel. You're looking about a whopping 53 on DraftKings. So real expensive, knowing that he better get upside with this play, with that price tag on DraftKings. Now, we want to get some get some savings, because we're all about them savings. I'm going Robson Cano, man. Like I said, cheaper spot, 2,700 on FanDuel. You're looking about only 3,000 on DraftKings. He didn't really do damage lately, but he should bounce back, man, because he had that 16 last game, and he should definitely put another show with that price tag. Love this spot for him, man, because it's a 10.5 under play going against the Phillies with Nick Pivetta, man. He's going to get torn up and down today against the Mets. So I love this spot for Cano with a cheap spot, 9.6 projection play. So going with him today. All right, now let's go to our next spot. We're gonna go to third baseman. All right, now third baseman. All right, let's go down this list. Third baseman, if I could find him. All right, let's go to Eugenio Suarez, man, going against the Angels with Jamie Barrera. That's how you pronounce it. His horrible pitches against righties, and he's just overall a great hitter, man. And 801 OPS against righties is still in his good favor. 9.5 over and under play, 3,100, 10.9 projection play. All right, so loves the spot, knowing it's good upside in this play today. All right, looking about 37 on DraftKings, but he's been on the roll lately. He had 12 last game against the Angels. Back at it again, he had 22. He had 22 in the past 5 games, so he has good upside with his price tag. Why not target him at this play at 10.9 projection? All right, also he's averaging 3.7 at bats, so that definitely helps out with upside and getting chances to pay up that price. All right, let's go to our last play at outfielder. I'm gonna go with the Mets plays, y'all. So with Mets, all right. Hold on, y'all. Gonna go down this list. I'm gonna go down like Scott Kingery, man. He's been on the road, man. Like, this guy he should definitely be one of the top prospects this year, man. He's been balling, y'all. 3,400 is still too cheap for this guy. All right, and he's looking about 49 on DraftKings, but knowing this upside with this play against the Mets with Jason Vargas, he's gonna have a hard time sustaining him in this play today. Best hits against lefties, and Vargas' worst hits against pitches against righties, man. He's a small sample size with a 500 batting average with 1 for 2 with a double, but knowing how he get balled out, y'all, he's been on a roll. 22 last game, 25 the game before that, 19, 48 in the past 4 games against the Mets. What? At this price tag, I'm plugging him in, man. You already know what he's doing with this squad. He's annihilating them. So why not plug him in the great position? All right, and another guy you got to look at, Jeff McNeil. Another great play once again. Still small sample size, 2 for 5 against Pavetta, but he's been connecting with him. So got to go back as well with this guy. Again, his best hits against righties. And Nick Pavetta, man, he's an average pitcher, man, but I think he'll get annihilated tonight. At the 10.5 over and under, Jeff McNeil, 22 last game, 25 in the past five games against the Phillies, and he's at 22, 20, and 29 in the past 5 games. So why not go back to a well with him with a cheap spot? 3,200 is too cheap, knowing his capability. 11 fantasy point projection play, looking about 45 on DraftKings. You can also load up with Conforto, man. He's in a great spot too, so this Mets team's in a great spot today. So those are my fave 5 with some other bonus plays. If you like my plays, feel free to comment below. Also subscribe. Even if you have any questions with your lines, comment below. Also hit me up on my Twitter at Melorama. All right, that's in my description. You want access to my player pool, click on that link in my description. Sign up. It's only $1 for 30 days. You do a lot for $1, y'all, so why not cash? All right, click on the menu bar. You have access to your MLB cheat sheet. They give you the top plays for the slate without doing much research, from the top plays all the way down to the mid and low tier guys, y'all. So definitely don't want to catch slipping on that, because it's lovely. If you don't have time on your hands, that's going to do it all for you. You got the sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players. You have access to my plays and also to your player pool. Click on watch MLB DFS picks up top, also for DraftKings and FanDuel, y'all. So I love y'all, man. Y'all collect that bag. All right, have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you later.